The music industry is facing its biggest debate in decades. Not about streaming, not about piracy, but about something far stranger. Music made by people who can't play a single instrument and bands that don't even exist. Fake artists, real hits. And the question haunting musicians everywhere is simple. Who actually wins when AI takes the stage? Before we jump into the details of this massive development, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Meet Oliver McCann, a 37-year-old from Britain who calls himself will.i.am. While most artists spend years mastering instruments, McCann admits something shocking. He said, "I have no musical talent at all. I can't sing, I can't play instruments, and I have no musical background." Instead of guitars or drum kits, McCann opens a chatbot and starts typing. Out comes indie pop, electro soul, even country rap. And it's not just an experiment anymore. One of his tracks racked up 3 million streams. That was enough for Hallwood Media, an independent record label, to sign him. The first time a label has signed an AI music creator. McCann's rise is powered by platforms like Suno and Udio, tools that let anyone generate songs with just a few prompts. The movement got a strange mascot, a fake band called Velvet Sundown. Every track, lyric, and even the album covers were created by AI. The band didn't exist, yet it went viral. The sudden success sparked two reactions: excitement over how songmaking was being democratized, and fear of what critics now call AI slop, endless streams of low-quality, mass-produced tracks. Globally, recorded music pulls in nearly $30 billion a year, with 2/3 coming from streaming. But how much of that is AI-generated? Reliable numbers are scarce. The streaming service Deezer estimates that about 18% of the songs uploaded daily are fully AI-made. The catch is almost no one listens to them. They make up just a tiny fraction of actual streams. Spotify, the industry's giant, has refused to share numbers at all. Meanwhile, Udio and Suno keep their user and song data secret, offering only basic free access and paid premium tiers. Still, experts warn it's only the beginning. Josh Antonuccio, who runs Ohio University's School of Media Arts and Studies, said, "It's a total boom. It's a tsunami." He predicts the volume of AI music will grow exponentially as younger generations adopt it naturally. Not everyone is celebrating. Musicians and record labels argue that AI tools are trained on copyrighted works without permission. Three of the biggest names in the business, Sony, Universal, and Warner, have already sued Suno and Udio for copyright infringement. Negotiations are underway that could set the rules for how artists get paid if AI remixes their songs. Germany's royalty society GEMA is also suing Suno, accusing it of generating music too close to hits like Mambo Number, 5 Inches and Forever Young. And in the UK, over 1,000 musicians, including Kate Bush, Annie Lennox, and Damon Albarn, protested changes to AI laws with a silent album symbolizing how they felt their voices could be erased. But not every star is against it. Artists like will.i.am, Timbaland, and Imogen Heap see AI as a creative partner, not a threat. The clash feels familiar. When drum machines, synthesizers, and auto-tune first arrived, many musicians cried foul. Scott Smith, who runs the AI band Pulse Empire out of Portland, Oregon, summed it up. "People complain that you're using a computer to do all the work. I don't see it that way. I see it as any other tool." Smith, a semi-retired Navy officer, never mastered an instrument either. Inspired by 80s synth icons like Depeche Mode, he now writes lyrics in minutes and then spends up to 9 hours fine-tuning AI versions until they match his vision. McCann works the same way, sometimes generating 100 different versions before finding the right one. If there's one weak spot, it's the words. McCann admits, AI lyrics tend to come out quite cliché and quite boring. Philadelphia musician Lucas Rams, who records under the AI band Sleeping with Wolves, agrees. He calls them extra corny, with repetitive rhymes and giveaway words like neon or shadows. Rams knows both sides. He played drums in high school bands but stepped away from music when work and family took over. With AI, he created 3 albums blending metalcore and EDM, complete with jewel case artwork. Most nights, he writes lyrics while putting his kids to bed. He plans to release his AI songs on YouTube and streaming platforms. For now, he admits he's the only one listening. For industry veterans, the shock isn't just the sound, it's the cost. Josh Antonuccio points out, just think about what it used to cost to make a hit. From expensive studio sessions, to laptops, to bedroom recordings, and now, just a text prompt. He calls the current moment a Wild West, comparing it to the early 2000s battles over Napster. That chaos led to iTunes and eventually Spotify. The question is, will AI force a similar transformation? While some creators are upfront, others use AI for deception. Folk singer Emily Portman discovered a fake album, Orca, uploaded under her name. With song titles eerily close to her real work, fans congratulated her on music she had never made. She described the tracks as vacuous and pristine, too perfect to be human. "I'll never sing perfectly in tune," she explained. "And that's the point. I'm human." In New York, songwriter Josh Kaufman faced the same problem. Fans messaged him about new songs he supposedly released. One fake track, awkwardly titled "Someone Who's Loved Me," sounded like, in his words, a Casio keyboard demo with broken English lyrics. Other Americana names like Father John Misty, Iron and Wine, and Jeff Tweedy of Wilco have all been targeted with fake AI uploads. Why folk artists? Probably because smaller acts are easier to impersonate, and fraudsters assume they won't notice quickly, so what are streaming giants doing about it? Portman said some platforms removed Orca quickly, but Spotify took 3 weeks to fix her profile. Spotify's statement, the albums were incorrectly added to the wrong profile of a different artist by the same name. Critics say that's not good enough. Platforms already face accusations of populating playlists with ghost artists. Stock music from fake names. Deezer has begun tagging AI tracks using detection software. The company's innovation chief, Aurélien Hérault, explained, "For a period of time, we need to inform users when AI is used, what I call the naturalization of AI." He even admitted that 70% of AI streams on Deezer are fraudulent. Spotify, by contrast, doesn't label AI music at all. A spokesperson said, "All music on Spotify, including AI-generated music, is created, owned, and uploaded by licensed third parties." No story illustrates the confusion better than Velvet Sundown. The band went viral, racking up more than 1 million streams on Spotify, with albums like Floating on Echoes and Dust and Silence. Their sound echoed Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, warm, folk harmonies. At first they denied being AI, calling themselves a synthetic project guided by human creativity. Then came leaks from supposed insiders who admitted they had used the platform Suno. Eventually, Velvet Sundown confirmed it themselves. Not quite human, not quite machine, somewhere in between. The revelation triggered outrage. Roberto Neri, CEO of the Ivors Academy, warned, "AI-generated bands reaching big audiences without involving human creators raise serious concerns about transparency, authorship, and consent. The backlash has united unusual allies." British Phonographic Industry, or BPI, Sophie Jones argued, "AI should be used to serve human creativity, not supplant it." She called for new UK laws that force AI companies to license music properly and for AI songs to be clearly labelled. Liz Pelly, journalist and author, added that smaller, independent musicians are especially vulnerable. She reminded people of the 2023 case where an AI-generated track claimed to be Drake and The Weeknd. Universal Music flagged it as infringing content, and it was removed, but only after it spread. The central question, should listeners always be told if a track is AI-made? Right now, AI music sits in a grey zone, part art, part experiment, part fraud. Deezer believes tagging should be mandatory for now. Spotify, on the other hand, insists it doesn't prioritise AI music, leaving listeners largely in the dark. Some see AI becoming normalized like auto-tune or synthesizers once did. Others fear it could repeat the mistakes of streaming, where tech profits exploded while artists were left behind. Roberto Neri warns, without safeguards, AI risks repeating the same mistakes seen in streaming, where big tech profits while creators are left behind. And then there are creators like Oliver McCann who remain optimistic. I think we're entering a world where anyone, anywhere could make the next big hit. As AI becomes more widely accepted as a musical art form, I think it opens up the possibility for AI music to be featured in charts. For now, the music industry is caught between two realities: the messy, flawed magic of human creativity and the pristine, uncanny efficiency of machines. And as fake artists rise and real hits get made, the question lingers louder than ever: who wins?